Greetings and salutations, my name's JW608 and today I'm playing Starmade. And you might be wondering, where's your hallway? And that's a very, very good question, because I don't know. See, I have this long history of Starmade and updates and things getting moved and changed, and I spent the last hour or so-ish trying to figure out what exactly happened. Although some good did come out of it, because some of my longtime viewers, not necessarily older viewers, longtime viewers, might recognize this view. Yes, indeed, I found the Ice Queen. Isn't that neat? Still no clue where my hallway is, but I found the blueprint for my mining vessel, the Ice Queen. I also found the starship, the starfighter I was working on, 100-ish episodes ago. The Hornet. But I don't know where my hallway went. Huh. Such is life, I reckon. Anyway. It's good to find that. And I started a new world. There's the shop and the shop owner drifting around. Oh. Okay. I got particles again. I'm not overly thrilled about the particles. Alright, let's see settings. And go away. Graphics. Where is particles? Procedural background, that's fine. Draw beams, yes please. Space dust particles. No thank you. Yes. Alright. I know some people like that effect. I'm not real thrilled about it. Anyway, let's hop to a new area and get to work. Yes, I left my ship at spawn, and that's sad. Anyway, I've had an interesting conversation online with John Reese's? Anyway, if you want to read it, it's in episode 168 comments. Make sure you let the video play and watch all the ads while you read it too. I'm kidding you. Anyway, what was I saying? About modular ship design and also an idea of using sort of ship classification based on the power reactor, the sizes. And that got me thinking. Let's start us a new space station here. Do I want a space station? Ooh, I don't have any money anymore. Give credits, JW608. That should be enough to buy me another space station should I need it. Anyway, I was talking about, let's see, reactor sizes, limiting the class of the spaceship. I thought that's an intriguing idea. In fact, let me make sure, yeah, okay. I like to build on the x-coordinate. And he had suggested some sizes, and I was gonna tinker with those a little bit today and see exactly what we could get out of them. Now, I believe a 3x3x3 was a suggestion for a ship maybe the size of a shuttle class type deal. Let's see, and I think that what's that give me? That'll give me 1,000 per second, or 1990 per second. Let's see if we can. It's 1, 2, 3. That gives me 17, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Now, why I'm doing it like this is because, alright, power works a little differently. It draws a box around how many reactors you have connected and gives you a bonus based on how far in each of the 3 directions this box of reactors extends. So normally this should give me what? Let's see, that's saying 140 per second. I put one beside it, and it's 138. Actually, let's check the block information, because that doesn't seem quite right. I thought it was 50 per module. Capacitors specific. Flat rate is always granted independently of the bonus. Oh yeah. Each module has a flat 25 power generation per second. So I hit this one, looks like it's giving me 140 per second. Okay. Now it's 140 flat, but why it's 25 flat, but probably why it's bumped up to 140 is because each way you expand a group in any of the three directions, it'll boost it a whole bunch. Now I'm expanding by putting one here. I'm expanding the bounding. Let's see. Think of this pink line here. This is how big the box for the reactor is. It's a 3x3x3. Yeah, that is a 3x3x3. So the computer says, oh, it's 3x3x3. And if I put a block in here like so, notice I went from 924 to 949. That's a 25 energy per second extra. Anytime I put a power reactor inside this block, it's only going to give me 25 extra because I didn't extend outside of this bounding block. Now watch, when I put it up here, it gave me more than 25. Why? Because I made the whole box taller now. And any block of reactor that I place that makes the whole box taller, I get a bonus for. Or makes it go out in any direction, I get a bonus for. See, now the reactor box is that big. Hope you understand. It's kind of a tricky thing to wrap your head around. I'm not exactly sure of it half the time. So that's why I've built in these strange, I guess, Y-shaped patterns. And this is a box. Now, if I put one here, it is not directly adjacent to one of the sides, so this starts as a new box. So now I have this little pink box inside of this green box. And they are two different boxes according to the way power is calculated. And so you can, I guess, nest. You can nest a box inside of a box of the power. And that's how power is calculated and all that good stuff. And so anything inside of that imaginary boundary box, I'm only going to get a plus of 25 per second. Now why the first one I put down doesn't give me just 25 is because I've increased it from nothing to 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. 1 by 1 by 1. No, 1 by 1 by 1. So the first one you put looks like it actually gives you 140. Now, typically, what you do is you try to make long lines, and most of the time that's going to be the most efficient is by doing a single line, not touching, because look, when I connect them, I drop by 400 per second. That's because I'm taking two different boxes, and I'm making them one single box, and it's taking out my bonus. So sometimes by taking out power reactors, you can get a higher amount of power. Alright, now that I've thoroughly confused myself and everyone else, let's go back to looking at this 3x3. And if I do like so, and there are charts where people have tried to make blocks and whatnot that are super duper efficient. That looks about like the best I'm gonna get. Because I really don't think a thing through like that. Now watch, if I put this block here, it's going to connect all three groups and my power should plummet from 1990 to only dropped to 1899, but still that is still a 10-ish power. Oh, no, no, okay, I'm not connecting all four. I'm connecting that one to that block. Now, it should plummet if I were to put one here to connect these two large groups. See, it went, there, get that white text against the dark background. See, there it drops 700 just by placing down one reactor. Anyway, the idea is to take one of these and use this as I guess, a limiting reagent. I don't think that was, yeah, or the limiting factor of a ship, its class, its size, by its base reactor. I think I like that idea. Now, I might modify it and add extra reactors onto a ship if it needs it, but I think I like the idea of having a base reactor somewhere to start out with, so I can plan and scale my ships. I've also been thinking about ship classification, but I guess we can get to that later. Now, that's a 3x3x3. Another suggestion was a 5x5x5. So a 3x3x3 gives you almost 2,000 power a second. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just the single one of these is going to give 2,000. Let's see. Alright, this is actually going to make me think, isn't it? This pink is just here to help me space everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that number after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5. Alright, just these two is 4,000. And then you can build like so. And this is where it gets hairy, trying not to make anything touch and all that. I'm not real good at it. That's why I typically just stick to basic lines. Okay. We can put one there, and no. One there. I guess we could do like that and actually come here. Huh. Alright, that's just a quick slipshod, slap together example. Let's see. Can I put any more down without touching? No. Just a real quick what I did, I can, by a 5x5x5 without trying anything else, looks like I can get about 7,829 out of it. But let's... Ooh, I'm gonna have to reset that. Yeah, resetting worlds changes lots of things for me. Alright, let's try a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happens if we just... Alright, come on. Just do power straight up like that. How many can we pull out of here? 7,984. So just by doing straight lines and not by trying to figure out all the weird L shapes, I can get almost 8,000 out of a 5x5x5. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go try to figure out how to, or where my settings are to change my build block thing. I know it's under the configure server.config, I know that. I have to go dig it up and find it. Alright, I'm going to go fix that, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll probably try to figure out what you can do with 1,000 power. Alright, I've been JW608, well, 2,000 power. And this has been Starmade. I'll take you cats next time.